By.
$9.60.
Hey guys, Josh from Green Ops and Spotter Up. I'm here with Chris Alvarez from Green Ops, Tactical Games athlete. We're going to work on some plate racks and some falling steel, strong hand and support hand only. This is a critical skill for handgun shooting. Definitely comes up in the tactical games and in USPSA and IDPA. So you want to get as much practice doing this as possible. Right now, Chris is going to draw and shoot the plate rack one-handed, and I'm going to have him do some dry fire first. So strong hand only. The draw is the same as normal. Your support hand index on your belly button and your sternum, and then that support hand's gonna make a fist right at your sternum and stay there. Even grab a bunch of your shirt if you need to, so you get a sympathetic response between your support hand grip and your strong hand grip. Nice and tight grip. Dry fire it one more time. Make sure you got a good sight picture, and then just cleanly work that trigger. Let that dot transition from plate to plate. He's gonna shoot right to left. Since he's right-handed, his gun's gonna recoil a little bit to the left anyways, so he's just gonna use that to help the transitions a little. Stand by. Good. All right, 12-18. Take a dry fire trigger press on the first plate and then reset the gun, reset the trigger. Yep, rack it. Give me 5 of those. And now work your way down the plates as you do it. All right. The gun should not be moving when you break the trigger. Looks good. Yep. So remember what that feels like. And you're going to need that amount of focus on the trigger press in order to make clean shots here. So he's got his stance, he's got his feet oriented, his hips squared up to the plate rack. We got a dry fire rep in. Here we go. Stand by. So Chris positioned his right foot forward, weight on his right foot to align his body a little bit better for shooting right-handed. Shooter ready. Stand by. And that made a difference. Good. All right, now Chris is going to work on some support hand shooting on these falling poppers, these falling steel. Well, he's going to dry fire it first from the holster, transfer to his support hand, get a sight picture, and start working the trigger cleanly and transitioning between those steel. The draw should be the same as normal. Your support hand should find its index point on your belly button and up to the sternum, and then transfer the gun cleanly and safely into that other hand, making sure, the critical part, making sure that you get a proper grip with your support hand before you start shooting. That'll make all the difference in whether your shots land and how good your transitions are. So, Chris, yep, dry fire those a couple times, get a feel for it, and then we'll go live. All right, shooter ready? Stand by. Beautiful. 8.52, clean. Strong hand shooting is definitely challenging, something that you need to be dry firing and practicing every time you get a range session in. Like I said, it's a critical skill. We want to practice this as much as possible for defensive use, for competition use. This is a great drill to isolate those trigger skills and the grip skills and really make sure that when you draw the gun, you present on target you're getting a good sight picture, you're where it needs to be, and your grip is proper, so that when you press the trigger and you squeeze your grip, the gun's not going to come off the plate.